Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing the pre-loved luxury collection tag. This tag was created by Eva in the City, and so many YouTubers have followed suit as well with this tag because fellow YouTuber Jerusha Couture got negative comments about her pre-loved items, and they were just really nasty. So this tag is to encounter those negative people, and for all of us in the community to show why pre-loved is actually amazing as well as buying new. So I have 3 items to showcase for you guys. I only have 3 because these items I got in Japan, and Japan is known for their consignment stores, and I had a blast in those stores. They were amazing, amazing selection, amazing prices, and because it was in Japan, it was much more special. So this is the Keepall 45 here in the monogram print, and this bag here was made in 1991. Basically, it's the same year I was born. I'm 25, so the bag is 25 years old as well. And I find that the material of this handbag is amazing, especially for its age. There's absolutely no cracking. There's no tears. I mean, there's scuffing and wrinkling, but that's the nature, especially for a duffel bag. You can't get a duffel bag anywhere that's gonna stay pristine since the day you bought it. I actually prefer or the Keepalls to be with this used pre-loved look because it just defines Louis Vuitton. Because when you think of Louis Vuitton, you think of the old heritage, the history behind it, and the time that Louis Vuitton was created in. So, you know, this type of look was really in, and I just love this vintage look it has with the caramelized, wrinkled vachetta, and also the, I guess, kind of now, I guess, I don't know what you call it, but slouchiness of the canvas. But that's only because it's been in storage for like a long time. But the canvas has held up remarkably well. There's no tears, no cracks, and there's no smells to this as well. I don't feel that this handbag is going to break anytime soon. I do keep it stuffed so that it keeps its shape, but other than that, I believe this is like the best type of luxury item to purchase pre-loved. More so because I don't have to worry about new marks or stains or crinkles or whatnot. I find that because of this patina and because I guess the overall patina of the canvas as well, that it's harder for stains to stick onto the materials. And even the brass hardware is still somewhat shiny, but they haven't turned color. They haven't like you know they still stayed their amazing quality self. It's sturdy. It's gonna last a very long time. I guess if this does turn out to be, or like the vachetta turns out, or even the zippers or whatnot start to deteriorate, then I have no problems in taking it into Louis Vuitton, and they will repair it for me for for a small fee, which I don't mind, given that the age of this handbag or this item is, you're gonna bound to have something happen, but because it's Louis Vuitton, it's not gonna have that many issues, especially depending how you care for it. And the person who had this handbag before me really took good care of it. Made sure that there was no, all the hardware was together, and the leather didn't, crumble into dust. So that's really great, and there's no holes in the canvas because the canvas is super, super durable, especially if you compare the 90s canvas to today. It's a totally different type of canvas, and I'll do a whole video about that like on a later date, but this here is my Keepall 45. Now the next handbag here, and it's kind of out of shape because I don't have anything inside, but this here is, and sorry, it's quite tall, so it's harder to see this piece here. It's the Louis Vuitton Noe, the regular size Noe, so it's the larger size in monogram print and vachetta leather. This handbag is a little bit newer, like 10 years newer, and the age of this handbag is 17 years to be exact. This bag was made in the year 2000, so the canvas was still a little bit better, but I'm feeling that the quality of the texture of the canvas to the 1991 canvas is a lot more harder wearing and a lot more plasticky than the 91 canvas. But this is still a much better canvas than today's canvas because it doesn't feel flimsy. And the only reason why it's flimsy is because it has all this like hardware and all this leather on top, but it's still keeping its shape. I just have to stuff it a little bit more. But when I purchased it, it definitely had, stains on the bottom at the base, and also some little corner wearing here or smoothing, but there's no holes. The stains aren't very prominent. It actually gives the bag a lot more character. Now when I think of the Noe, I think of it in that vintage look as well, because it looks I believe it doesn't look the best when it is freshly out of the store. Because this bag is super structured, I believe it, like, with the canvas having a little bit of slouch, it does give the bag a lot more character and more of that comfort feel, I guess you could say, and definitely a lot more casual feel. And for some reason, because it has the darker patina, it feels a lot more a lot more welcoming to touch and to actually, play around with it. I've knocked this handbag around quite a few times, but I have not seen any like flaws or anything with it. The the vachetta leather is a little bit darker, but I can feel this like really nice sheen over the patina. It feels really, really nice, because I feel with today's vachetta, it doesn't turn into this amazing shiny like patina. It just turns dark and dull, and this handbag, like, because it has so much vachetta, and the vachetta is much older than now, it has a better sheen, better texture. So if I get a water stain on it, it won't show. I feel that it won't show as prominent as it would brand new. So basically, older patina makes the vachetta stronger, and basically, I just love that it has more of a vintage feel to this handbag as well. And so the last item here is this little card holder from Louis Vuitton. Also purchased this from Japan. All three items I purchased from Japan. I don't know the actual name, but I think this is called the portemonnaie case, I believe, in the multicolored blanc. This here was made in 2003, and it is in fabulous condition. Actually, when I purchased this the patina was almost freshly new. It still had like a slight patina, but not as dark as it is now. There is a difference in the multicolor canvas. This here is a lot more textured, and I feel that it's much more stronger wearing. Like if it didn't have all of this leather surrounding the edges, I feel like it wouldn't curl as easily as the newer edition ones. I have a Sarah multicolor in noir, and the canvas is actually softer than this and is actually curling. So I like that this has that nicer texture. And also the interior here, just show you the interior, has this beautiful smooth calf leather. Nowadays, the interior of basically all canvas wallets from Louis Vuitton is more of this textured, I think it's called taiga leather, I'm not sure, but it's more of like the textured rougher type leather. And I feel that this leather here, the smooth calfskin, just makes it gives it a better finish to the piece. And I feel that because this is much softer than the taiga leather, you won't have as much cracking as you do with those ones, because this is much more softer. It's easier to bend, and yeah, so. And they don't sell this item anymore because the multicolor line is completely discontinued in North America, at least, because I think in Asia and Europe they might still have some. I'm not sure, but I'm really glad to have this. I've always wanted a multicolor blanc, but was never able to because these went discontinued super fast without me having time to go to the store and purchase all of the things that I wanted. So I was only able to get the multicolor noir, but I'm glad that I was able to get this. So now my multicolor collection is complete because I have one of each canvas. So I'm happy about that. And basically overall, with my experience in the pre-loved luxury items market, I really do recommend getting pre-loved. Especially if you are ever going to Japan, definitely check out Japan's consignment stores, because the prices are fabulous and the condition of their handbags are amazing. The whole entire cost of all these 3 handbags was under $1,000 Canadian, and you can't find a duffel bag, a handbag, and a wallet for under $1,000, especially if it's Louis Vuitton. You can't even buy one handbag nowadays from Louis Vuitton for under $1,000. Heck, even $1,000. You're looking at a good like $1,200-$1,500 and up, plus tax wherever you live. So I saved an amazing amount of money, and this created an amazing memory for me from my Japan trip, and I just want to go back again even more. So I thank you guys all for watching. Please follow me on Instagram, Catherine is a cat, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.